Satya, we can start. We have reached 100 people, so I think we can start. So thank you all for joining. Once again, good morning to all of you, and wish you all the very best for 2025. Once again, my name is Korath Matthew. I am the director at A&T Video Networks. I'm based in Bangalore. And today we're going to take you through a presentation of some of the professional cameras that we have with, very advanced features. So we're going to demonstrate some of those features to you and show you how these products are unique. That will be done by our tech team who sits in out of our head office in Madurai, led by Satya, who's on the camera right now. So we will take you through these demos. So I'm sure a lot of you know already, but A&T has been in this video conferencing space since 1998. So we have two lines of products. One is our own products, which we manufacture in our plant in Madurai. These come under the Make in India scheme. They are all BIS certified and all of that. And we are also the India distributor for AVer of Taiwan, and we carry a whole range of their products, including the Pro AV cameras and audio systems, the professional cameras, and their medical grade cameras. So this is what we do. We create solutions for enterprises, educational institutions, hospitals. Okay, a whole range of solutions of what we create. And we work exclusively through our partners. We don't do any direct business. We have regional distributors in various cities, and in some cities we bill directly, but we bill exclusively through either our regional distributors or through our partners. With that quick introduction, let me hand over to Satya. And let's quickly get into the Pro Cameras product demo and training. So, Satya?
Yeah, thank you, Korat. Good morning, everyone. So, I'm Satya Kumar, Solution Head at A&T Video Networks. So, I take care of this AVer Professional Camera series in A&T. So, let me share a quick presentation, followed with we will show the live demo of all the professional cameras here. Hope everyone can see my presentation, right?
Yeah, we can see, Satya.
Okay. So, AVer, everybody knows that. So, AVer have a USB conference room cameras. You know that all-in-one sound bars, speaker tracking cameras, all of them are a conference room cameras in a separate segment. So, like conference room cameras, AVer also does have a professional AV cameras. So, these professional AV cameras, especially used in the auditoriums, seminar halls, in the enterprise town halls, cafeterias, where we want to track the particular presenter from the longer distance. So, this is the main feature of this tracking cameras. We call it as a motion tracking cameras. In this professional series, we have a different set of models. Like there are three segments here. One is the TR series. TR series, we have three different variants: TR 200, 300, and 500. These are all the latest tracking cameras introduced in AVer. And the PTC or the earlier series, which was there in few models which were continuing. And the final one is the PTZ. This is the audience camera, 12x and the 30x camera. So this is the A tracking camera, TR and PTC series, and this tracking camera works based on the human motion, based on the face and the human motion. The camera seamlessly track them. This is the main feature of this A tracking camera. And also these cameras are Teams Zoom certified. Some of them are barcode certified. So here we have two type of models in the tracking series. Again, one is the dual lens auto tracking, and another one is the single lens auto tracking. We will see the features one by one. And also it comes with the value added other additional softwares like recording software, PTZ management control software. When we have installed this camera in a particular location, in a seminar halls, classrooms, auditoriums, with one single management app, you can control all this camera. So this software also comes along with this camera. And When we say auto tracking, all this camera have a this unique four modes of tracking. One is the presenter mode tracking. Here you can see. So once we enable this presenter mode, wherever the presenter moves in the classroom or a seminar hall or auditorium, the camera seamlessly track them. We have also a stage tracking. You can mark a particular place where you want to track only the presenter in the stage. We can also have that. And also we have a zone mode tracking. So in a large classroom, you have a podium, interactive whiteboard, uh, lecture table. We can create a multiple zones here. So whenever the presenter moves in a particular zone, the camera automatically goes to the particular presets, basically, as well as the hybrid mode. Hybrid mode works in the combination of the presenter and the zone mode. Let's say if the presenter is moving towards the audience side, it will seamlessly track them. When he moves in the stage, whenever we create some zones like a interactive board or a projector, it will trigger to the particular preset. So this is how the hybrid mode. All this we will show in the live demo shortly. Before that, I want to explain the series which we have. So these are all the overall three segments inside the AVer Pro. We have a auto tracking series, which is all the tracking cameras, and we have a PTZ series, which is the motion tracking camera. And also, AVer Pro comes with the voice AI tracking solution with the software and the matrix tracking both. This we will see at the last. And in the auto tracking series, we have a single lens auto tracking camera series. So this is the DL30. This is the basic model in the AVer Pro series, which comes with the 12x optical zoom, and it supports only IP and USB output. This is a basic camera used in a classroom for a small size classroom where we can mount this camera to track the presenter alone. And also we have a TR series. This series comes with the 12x optical zoom, full HD, and this comes with five different video outputs. Here you can see IP, USB, HDMI, 3GSD, as well as this model supports NDA as well. All these Pro cameras are now upgradable to NDA option. So five video output supports from this TR211 model. So this is a full HD 12x auto tracking. And in the same TR series, we have a 4K 60 frames at 12x and 30x optical zoom. So these tracking cameras are used for the large rooms actually. So since it supports 30x and also this supports 4K 60 frames. So the earlier version we had in the last year is PTC series, which is also 4K but 30 FPS, whereas the TR series comes with the 4K 60 frames. So this is the very high-end model in 30x 4K 60 frames. AVer supports this AI auto tracking system. So these are all the single lens auto tracking cameras. And in the dual lens auto tracking, this is the latest one which we launched last month. And this dual lens camera comes with the two HDMI out, one 3G SDI, USB, and it's also fully NDA supported. So this can be used for track the lecturer more than 100 feet distance also. So these are all the single lens and dual lens variants we have. And in the dual lens, we do also have a full HD model 30x, and this TR535 is the 4K 30x model. So with this, these are all the tracking series model. What I do, I'll quickly stop screen sharing and show you this auto tracking camera demo right now. 1 second. So we have installed this TR535 in our town hall area now. So let me quickly show the physical view of the camera, and we will see the live demo how the tracking works. So we have installed this 535N in our town hall. This is around a 70 feet distance room. This is the physical view. We have reverse mount this dual lens camera. There is an option. We can do the reverse mount also. Here you can see this is the secondary lens and this is the primary one. This A lens have trigger the main lens according to the settings we create. So and we have given one PoE connection to this camera which is enabled. And right now, I have shared the same camera feed to you through the Teams in the NDA option. So I have selected the enable the NDA and shared you the NDA options in this camera now. Okay, can you zoom out, Krishna?
Yeah, you're doing that.
Town hall setup where we have around 60 seater and it is around 70-75 feet length room. And at the end of the room, we have mount this camera just to show you how physical look this model. And let me quickly share the screen and show you how to enable the auto tracking mode. Before that, I will enable that TR535N camera feed here. Hope everyone can see that this is the backside TR535 and this 30x dual lens auto tracking camera view. So here I will share the screen and show you how to enable this auto tracking mode and other things. Hope everyone can see the screen now. So I have logged into this camera IP console here, and these are all the basic settings. We have a live view setting here, and camera settings to adjust the camera positions, color, and here you have the tracking setting. So here you can see the four modes of tracking as we seen earlier. One is the presenter tracking, another is the zone tracking, which is we have to create multiple zones from each zone, how the presenter moves, the camera switches over. And segment tracking, this is for the large room, like a gallery type of room. And the hybrid mode is the combination of the presenter mode and the zone mode. So let's see one by one now. So to enable the presenter tracking, generally we have to keep one preset. Preset is the tracking point where we need to select the particular place where you want the camera to trigger when the presenter comes in. That is one thing. And second one is the effective tracking area. So if you click the effective tracking area here for this town hall setup, we want the presenter to be tracked in the particular area. Here you can see the red box. This box you can adjust according to your room size, where you want to enable this effective tracking. This is the first step we have to do after installation of this camera. Very simple. Where when you place the camera focusing on the dials, you have to just enable this effective tracking area. Only in this particular area, the camera will track the presenter. If he comes out of this effective area, it will go and to the particular home position, which we call it as a preset one. This is the basic option. Hope you everyone got it. And also we do have a shield position. So shielding is that if you uh, want to mark certain places, like you don't want to uh, enable auto tracking in a particular places, you can mark a shields like this. Or if there is any large projection or a display inside, if you want to mark a shield, you can also do the shielding there. So this will enable if there are some human motions in the particular area, the camera will not track that. So the shield zones can be used in the based on the rooms. If there is any large projection in the gallery hall and the presenter is moving before the active LED or a large projection, you don't want to track on the display some humans are coming, then we can use the shield area to mark those LED displays and the projections. So let me quickly show that. So now we have to enable one preset before starting the presenter tracking. So let's say we keep this as a preset one. And when we save this, that's it. So here you can see four modes of tracking: presenter, zone, segment, hybrid. When I switch on the tracking mode, now the presenter tracking has been enabled. Let me stop the screen share quickly so that you can see the live feed here. Now Krishna will start moving, then you can see how the auto tracking works now. The presenter mode. Yes, Krishna.
Yeah.
So when we enable the auto tracking, so the Krishna is moving from the podium to the left to the right. The camera is seamlessly tracking him. So this is how the presenter mode works. But depends on our room size and the area, we can mark the effective area. Accordingly, the camera will track the presenter. Okay. So any clarification or question, you can put it on the chat or raise the hand. We will clarify. So this is how we will use the presenter tracking. Let
Satya,
me.
can we show multi-presenter also? That multi-presenter
Yeah.
option.
1 second. So yeah, I'll show the setting, Krishna, once here. 1 second.
Yeah.
So when the presenter is moving, and if there are people suddenly 2 or 3 comes near to the presenter tracking, there is a multi-presenter detection. So it will automatically stop the tracking and it will go to the particular preset. Here you can see when Krishna is moving, when there is suddenly 2 people came near to him, the camera automatically stops the tracking and moves to the particular preset. Here you can see we selected the preset 3, which is a home preset. The moment the 2 people are out of the frame, and again it will, after few seconds, it will start tracking Krishna again. Yeah, you can. This is how the multi-presenter detection. So it won't affect the earlier tracking when the people are moving in and around. After few seconds, the camera will start tracking again the main presenter. So this is the main advantage of this multi-presenter tracking. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Krishna. Let us show the zone tracking. The primary mode is the presenter tracking mode. Second one is the zone tracking mode. So if you don't want the presenter to be tracked seamlessly when he is taking class from the whiteboard or the interactive display, you want a stable
Sir,
preset,
I have a
then
question, sir. I have a
yes, sir.
question.
Yeah, yeah.
My voice is audible, sir.
Yes, yes, please.
Sir, suppose that Krishna sir is moving. Sudden some any person, unknown person came on the screen. Then camera will start boosting him. If he goes there, then again it will become to the home position.
So when 2 people came just if you see a few minutes back, the camera will once we enable multi-presenter detection, it will go to the particular preset, which means it will not track anyone. Then if that people are left the screen, then it will start tracking again the primary presenter. Again, Krishna will be tracked.
Okay.
So when the multi-presenter mode is not enabled, then the camera will be going to the particular preset. So it is always better to enable that mode. So whenever 2 or 3 people comes in the frame suddenly, it will stop the tracking and show only the preset. Once the secondary and third people are left the screen, then it will track the primary presenter again.
That mode is to be, it is to be enabled, no sir?
Correct, correct. So here you can see in the main page, here the presenter, here you can see there's a multi-presenter detection. Hope you can see the screen.
I'm watching, sir. I'm watching.
Yeah. So here there is a multi-presenter detection. Here you can create a preset and it will go to particular preset.
Fine, sir. Got it. I understand.
Okay, thank you. Please mute yourself. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, I have one doubt. By which basis it selects an primary presenter, sir? Because if some 2 people comes in and Krishna sir moves out, it will track the primary person on which basis?
So again, we have created the preset 1, right? So whenever it detects the humans again in the preset 1, it will start tracking them. If 3 of them moves out, the camera goes to the particular preset. And if again the camera detects a human in the preset, the home position, it will start tracking them again.
Okay, it is based on human tracking.
Sorry?
It's based on a human tracking, not in person.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. It's based on the human motion tracking. Correct.
Okay, thank you.
The camera have a powerful AI lens based on the human body motion and the face. It will try to recognize them, and from that particular preset 1, it will start tracking the primary person.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
So that primary position can be defined from the based on the room requirement, based on the client requirement accordingly.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So participants, please wait. The last we have a question and answer session. So first, let us complete the presentation and the live demo. So finally, we have a question and answer session where you can ask your questions. In meantime, you can put it on the chat box.
Yeah. So we have some 15-20 minutes for the question and answer session. Maybe we can discuss that on the. So the presenter tracking we have saw now, and the second one is the zone tracking. So here we can create a 2, 3, and 4 zones max to max. So you have to move the camera and select which zone you want to create a particular preset. You can move like this and create a particular preset. And likewise, you can maximum create 3. And once these presets are created, and here you have to select the zone mode and the tracking on. Now, when Krishna comes to this particular preset, if he moves to the second and third, the camera will automatically jumps to this. Yeah, Krishna, I'll stop screen share. Can you move to the presets?
Yeah, Satya. So this is zone 1.
Zone 1. So inside the zone 1, if you see, it will not track Krishna. So inside the particular zone, Krishna is when moving left and right, the camera won't track like the presenter tracking. So this mode will be useful when they are taking a class for a long hours, right? So the camera should not
So for
focus the
example,
left and right.
for example, if I'm standing near to the display and I want to write something so that, if I move in between the display, in this zone, so the camera will not track, so that the far end student can see the display in a fixed screen. So, that is called zone tracking. So I'll go to third zone as well. So this is zone number
3.
This is zone number
This
2.
is zone 2.
And this is zone number 1.
So this zone modes will be useful when the presenter is taking the class for the.
Can you please mute your microphone, please, others?
Okay, thank you. So even this mode will be useful when we are using the same camera for the recording as well. So in the recording, you will have presets which is focused only on the whiteboard or interactive board. So we can capture the entire lectures in the full view recording. So I hope everyone understood the zone tracking mode. We have seen the presenter tracking, multi-presenter detection, zone mode tracking. Segment mode is for the large rooms with the big projections and other thing. Yeah. Okay. Let me share the screen. Okay. So the hybrid is the combination of the presenter and zone. Accordingly, we have to create a presets, and when it comes to the particular preset, the camera will be on a still position. And when he moves out and walks towards the audience, it will jump onto the presenter mode track. So these are the 4 modes of tracking we have, and each mode of the tracking we can create a particular effective tracking area, shield zone. Accordingly, based on the rooms where you don't want to track the presenter, it can be done. And also, this camera supports 2 HDMIs and 1 USB. In the HDMI, we have option to create a PIP and PIBNG images as well. So here you can see I can enable PIP or PPP, picture in picture. So it will give you the output of the secondary lens and the primary lens in the PIP mode. And or you can select the main lens camera in the HDMI 2 if you want, you can select wide angle camera only, or you can create a PIP mode. So this option available only on this dual lens camera since it supports 2 HDMI. And also it comes with these are all other basic streaming settings. And from this camera, you can directly live stream also. It supports audio input. You can connect any audio input from the camera mixer or a DSP And here you can give any RTMP URL like YouTube, Facebook. From the camera, you can directly stream as well. So that is possible. Through this web GUI, you can create a live stream URL from YouTube or any RTMP server. That's it. From here, you can start the stream. And tracking modes, almost all the modes we have gone through. And it supports the NDA as well. So currently, you are seeing the camera feed through the NDA. And these are all the basic system settings. So this is how the dual lens camera we can set up very quickly. Like it will take you around 10 to 15 minutes to set up this camera, all this tracking in the customer side. You can also do the reverse mounting as we shown earlier. Now let us stop the screen share. And this dual lens camera used in the large rooms, right? When you have rooms like 70, 80 or even 100 feet, you can use this camera. So in the same way, we do our 12x tracking for the smaller rooms as well.
कम्युनिकेशन
Smaller
नाही
classrooms.
का डिग्री कंप्लीट झालेलं नसतं का रे माहिती
Yogesh, can you mute?
साईन नाही काय तुझी त्याच्यावर ते डिग्री
Vigneshwaran, can you mute?
झेरॉक्स काढ आणि सही कर आणि पाठव की एवढा खाली
Okay. So this is the 30x dual lens auto tracking for the large rooms. We saw the demo. So likewise, we do also have a single lens auto tracking camera for the smaller classrooms and smaller seminar halls. Let me enable that camera to you now. Yeah.
So this is our small classroom setup. Okay. So the same features like the outside we have seen in the TR535 series, right? The same features you will get it here. So this also will support the tracking features like the presenter tracking and the zone tracking. So here the small setup here you can see we have set it up some of other products also. And here we have set it up another one more camera on the top you can see. So this is focused to the students. I mean the audience side we can see in the training hall or any classrooms. So basically in the training hall or classrooms, we are setting two cameras. One is focused to the dais or the presenter or the trainer, where the tracking features. The other one is the normal basic camera. So that is focused to the audience. So this is the setup right now we have it. Satya sir, less features can we go?
Yeah. So one is the auto tracking mode. So whenever Satish moves left and right, you already saw how it works. Likewise, this I'll just share the screen and show that Satish 1 second.
Yeah.
So here, this is the console of the single lens AI auto tracking camera. So here you can see it will also comes with same presenter zone and hybrid. It will not have a segment tracking. And one more thing is it will not have any shield position. So the dual lens camera have a shielding option where you can shield some of the unwanted areas. But single lens camera doesn't have that shielding option. But here, as you saw earlier, you can create a effective tracking area where you want to track the presenter. And second one is same. You can create multiple zones and hybrid tracking. And this 12x and 30x of single lens camera comes with the gesture control also. So currently this gesture control is in a beta version. Coming month it will be officially launched. So this gesture control have some unique function like zoom in, zoom out. If you can show some gesture, the camera will zoom in and zoom out. Currently, we are testing in the beta version. Maybe a couple of options. Satish, can you show some gesture for zoom in?
So this is the option for the camera zooming. Okay. So just show like this. So the camera is identifying and it is zooming. Okay. So this is the zooming option. So once the camera zoomed in, so whatever we knew, I mean, we need to train some things or whatever our things we can complete. And then if you want to zoom out, we can do like this. So immediately the camera will recognize. I can see the lighting is blinking. So you can see the camera is getting zoom out. So this is the gesture control as in beta version. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So this gesture control option available in TR 315 and 335 cameras. It's a 4K single lens 12x auto tracking and 30x auto tracking. This gesture control will be available on the next update. This dual lens, I mean single lens camera also can be used in the large classroom, but depends on the classroom effective area size. You can choose single lens or the dual lens. So the next one, all these cameras are supports IP RTSP, right? So here we have a small device, Astra Pro, which connects all this camera in through the IP, and also we can create a multi-view layout. We can do the switching. It will also do the live streaming and recording as well. I'll just zoom into the product, and Satish will explain how these Pro cameras are integrated into this multi-viewer switcher, and how it can be given output to the Zoom or Teams PC as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here you can see this is the Astra Pro. This is the touch-based recorder and streamer. Already you have see some of our cameras connected over here. Okay, so maximum we can connect up to 5 cameras through the IP, or 4 cameras and one SDMA input also is there. So we can connect one SDMA input. So this is the touch base. So comes with built-in 1 TB storage or 2 TB storage. So maximum we can upgrade up to 4 TB storage. So this based on the touch base, right? So on the panel right side or the left side, so we can mount it up. Here you can see this is touch base control with the PTZ camera also. Here you can see I'm just going to control some of the camera. So here you can see the layouts. So I'm just changing the camera. Okay. So the camera 1 and camera 2. So which layouts do you require? So we can set it up. There are different layouts also available. So here you can see there are 3 cameras we can do it, and one is the my input. So basically, I just connected one camera. On the right side, you can see there are multiple cameras are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So currently 5 cameras we have connected. So then I'm just going to show about the live option, the tracking, the recording options. So here you can see the live button. The live button we can press directly, it will get recorded on this particular recorder itself, and this device supports RTMP streaming also. If you provide the internet connectivity with the RTMP settings, we can do the live streaming as well as the same time we can do the recording also. So from here itself we can control the pan tilt, the zooming of the camera. Just a minute. So you can see I'm just controlling from touch. On the big screen you can see that this camera is moving. Okay, so pan, tilt, and I can zoom in also, and I can zoom out. So we don't require any separate remote control to control the camera. So if you provide the this recorder on the panel right side, so directly the teacher or the trainer can go and they can set it up the PTZ settings and they can start the recording. Okay, so basically this is a hardware-based recorder like HDMI input and IP input. So how we can integrate this into our Teams and Zoom calls? So this will provide the HDMI output. That HDMI output directly we can convert into the USB and we can connect it to our PC where we can run the Zoom or Teams or Google Meet calls. So basically, if multiple cameras we have to show in our Zoom or Teams call, we have to go for the multi-viewer. But here you will get the two-in-one options like complete recorder, complete streamer, as well as you can see the multi-viewing options also. So we don't want to do, we don't want to go for any separate device for the multi-viewing options. So this is the Astra Pro, and we have another version also, Astra Pro Lite. So that is a non-touch recorder. The same functions it will support, but that is a non-touch, right? So there is no display also. So the controlling part, like through the RJ45, we can open in the IP address in the browser, and we can control the cameras. So that is the Astra Pro Lite for the low budget we can provide. And this is kind of the premium like training hall, classrooms, or even in the operation theater. You know, most of the surgery currently is doing recorded as times. Sometimes it is getting streaming also. So where we can use this kind of recorder. So the next one is the nearby you can see this is the joystick controller. So this is the joystick controller from our ANT brand. Okay, so this joystick controller support up to 7 cameras through the IP or the RS232. We can control it. So up to 7 cameras we can control. Even in the preset also. Now you can see. So this is the main camera. Now the camera directly accesses through the IP. I'm just taking little bit low.
Yeah, so this we can see clearly.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see here we have connected one camera. I'm directly zooming. I'm just zooming out, doing through this device. Tilt. I'm just controlling from this joystick controller.
So up to 7 cameras we can connect in this joystick controller through the IP, and this Astra Pro recorder is also in the same network. So right now you are seeing all this function through the IP control, IP switch as well. Okay. 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 Thank you, Satish. So we have seen the AVer Pro cameras like a single lens, dual lens, auto tracking cameras, and along with the joystick controller. So let me quickly go back to the presentation and show you how we can enable the voice tracking with this Pro cameras. So before that, we do also have a normal PTZ cameras for the audience side. You might have saw in the classrooms. So here we have 4 models. One is the 330 UV2, 4K 30x, and we have a 4K 12x. And in the full HD, again, we have a 12x and 30x. With again, all the 5 video outputs, HDMI, USB, 3G SDI, IP, and NDI. So all these cameras used for the audience focusing camera. So when it comes to voice tracking using the AVer Pro cameras, we have 2 options. One is the PTZ Link Premium software. So if you in a large boardrooms or a training rooms want a voice tracking with multiple cameras installed, still you can install this PTZ Link Premium software in one of the laptop, and from that laptop will be connected through the network with the AVer Pro cameras and any ceiling tile microphones from this below supported brands. And you can create active voice positioning. Like for example, when you connect a Shure MXA 920, it have 8 microphone lobes, right? For each lobe, we can create a particular presets in the large room using the AVer Pro camera. So this configuration can be done through the PTZ Link Premium software, which requires a PC to be permanently there. So whenever we do a Zoom and Teams call, when you want the voice tracking to be enabled with multi-camera along with ceiling tile, the software, whichever the PC is installed, we have to run through the Zoom and Teams from the same laptop. Whereas we do also have a matrix tracking box, which is MT300, which is a box solution. It does also the same function of PTZ Link Premium, but it is a standalone device. So we don't need to have a one PC permanently sitting every time to run this software. So all this configuration setup like this box connected through the network and our AVer Pro camera and any of the tile microphones in the same network. So we can create presets or active listening position in this box with a small configuration setup. And you can achieve voice tracking like we focused one camera on the presenter side and 3 or 4 cameras in the audience side. So whenever the audio is coming, particular microphone low, the particular camera presets will be triggered and focused towards the audience or presenter side. So it works as the multi-viewer. You can choose 3, maximum up to 4 cameras in a single layout. It also works as a voice tracking, and also it switchbacks to the primary camera or secondary camera, depends on the ceiling microphone pickup also. So for a large room voice tracking solution with multi-camera, then we can use this matrix tracking box. Currently, this is under a VAS certification. From this month end, it will be available for a sale. Of course, we do have a demo unit out there. So we tested with mostly all of the brands of Shure, Sennheiser, Yamaha, Nureva, Biam, every audio OEM brand, it is already integrated. Using this, we can avoid some control processor or switches for a 4-5 camera setup. So technically, this box can be used for the 25 groups we can create inside this box. Let's say we can connect 5 or 6 cameras. There are 4 or 5 microphones with different microphone lobe. You can create 25 groups maximum with this box. So each group you can create a one preset with a particular one microphone array lobes. So maximum up to 25 groups can be created in this matrix tracking box. So this solution can be used in the large boardroom where you boardrooms are 50, 60 feet. You require 3 or 4 cameras. You can use this box, or for the training rooms or auditoriums with multi-camera setup, along with the ceiling tile microphones especially. Then this matrix tracking box or the PDZ Link Premium software can be used. So this is the final AVer Pro. We have this voice tracking solution. That's it about the presentation and the live demo. Let me stop screen share.
If there are no other questions, thank you all for joining. Next week is a slightly busy week for us, but the week after that, we will be doing one more training program. We'll let you know about that, and I hope it will be as interesting. We'll be doing demos and showing you how we can actually do configuration of various solutions for various industries. So hope to see you all back in 2 weeks' time. And thank you all for joining us today. Satya, thank you so much. Great
Thank
job.
you, Gaurav.
Satish, Krishna, thank you all. And thank you to the
Thank you.
backend team, Satya, your backend team, Vigneshwaran. Yeah, that's incidentally Vignesh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all for the backend support.
Thank you, Gaurav. Thank you all. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.